back to my channel. Today I have a monthly May message for all of the Capricorns out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with every single Capricorn out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I am a psychic intuitive, a spiritual coach, and a sound healing practitioner. So without further ado, Capricorn, let's go ahead and dive right into your monthly message. So Capricorn, we are starting out with soulmates, meadow with vulnerability, and sisterhood of the rose. Okay, so Capricorn, right off the bat, what I am picking up for you this month is understanding that this month it's really going to be important for you to allow yourself to be a little bit vulnerable. Vulnerability is about recognizing that there are certain things that we need to really put our attention to. And I feel that vulnerability is about authenticity. It's about recognizing how truthful or how authentic we are actually being to ourselves, like to our feelings, to our thoughts, right? Vulnerability is a place where you can take risks with your feelings. You can take risks with the truth of who you are, the truth that you know in your heart and in your soul. And so when vulnerability comes up, it's really wanting you to understand that there is no longer any need to be subjected to any conditioned fears from other individuals. It's really about knowing who you are and allowing yourself to be who you are. Now, soulmates can be viewed two ways, but what I'm really seeing this as is you loving yourself authentically and genuinely as you are. I feel that a lot of times when we're unhappy with who we are or how we look or the things that we do, it's a lot of times it's the opinions and the beliefs of others that make us feel inadequate and unworthy. And this is where your message this month is really about learning to love yourself exactly as you are. Be okay with being vulnerable, because when you allow yourself to be authentic, right, then you're not trying to meet someone else's expectations. You're just being you. And that's the important message here. Now, Sisterhood of the Rose is about beauty and devotion. And it's about, again, it's about that authenticity, right? I feel that we come into this life with a lot of conditioned beliefs that are passed down to us from generation to generation. You know, we take on these unsolicited advice from other people. It could be family, it could be friends, society, media. We take it from everywhere. But what's important is that you create this devotion to yourself. You see your beauty authentically, and you love and nurture yourself as you are here, Capricorn. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So right off the bat, we have the Three of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel that the message here is really about our finances, okay? And I feel, Capricorn, here that you might not allow yourself to be vulnerable. Maybe there are some secrets that you are keeping from your family or your friends or from other people, but you're not really being authentic to who you are when it comes to maybe it's love and finances, okay? Because we do have soulmates here, and we do have the Ten of Pentacles, which is really about being, you know, financially free and being willing to share that with others and family, and, you know, having more than enough and then some. So I feel like what this is ultimately saying for you here is that, you know, maybe when it comes to the things that make you feel a part of the community, right? Or that make you feel connected to others, is a place, is something that you need to nurture, right? Maybe you're maybe you're being stingy. Maybe you're being a little bit greedy with, not really showing yourself to your community or to your family or to your friends, and you're not sharing your authenticity with others. Like, that is hitting so home, Capricorn. I feel that you're sort of preventing other people from seeing the real you, and you're creating this massive illusion that you're showing out to other people because you're trying to live up to this image that isn't even authentically you here, Capricorn. So I feel this is what you're ultimately needing to understand, that when you can shine a light on who you authentically are, then there's no need for you to remember that you're meant to meet a certain image or meet someone else's expectation or meet certain quotas, right? You just need to allow yourself to shine authentically. Stop trying to live up to other people's expectations. That's not how we live life. And it's not how we authentically allow ourselves to sort of to be. And here's kind of what I'm seeing here for you now that I have the Hangman and the Judgment card here for you, Capricorn. I feel that for so long you've been living up to other people's expectations, and it's been really hard for you to fulfill that need or that quota, right? And you're exhausted. I feel like you have lost your sense of identity because you're too busy trying to meet other people's expectations of who you are. This is what you're needing to let go of. You're needing to let go of this persona that of who you are to certain individuals or certain people. You're needing to let that go and just sort of be, okay? The Hangman is all about surrender and pause. And I feel that when it comes to your authenticity or who you are, you have to just be, because you're too busy trying to meet other people's expectations or their desires of you, and it's making you so uncomfortable and so unhappy that you've lost your sense of identity here. With the Judgment card, it's about being ultimately connected and rising up to that higher aspect of yourself. But I feel that you're so disconnected from who you are because you're too busy trying to meet other people's expectations. You're not ultimately allowing your light to shine authentically. You're sort of creating this illusion that you are who you say you are, but you're not. And that's what's causing the confusion. I think that's why there's so much cloudedness going on here. And I feel that because you've lost your sense of identity, you feel so unloved, unsupported. You feel like you're not being seen, but people are seeing you, but they're not seeing the real you. And you want to showcase the real you. Now, here we have the Six of Wands with the Three of Cups. Yes. So the Six of Wands is all about standing in the limelight, showcasing your talents and your skills, and celebrating yourself with your community, with your family, with your friends, and celebrating how much love and admiration you have for just loving yourself authentically and being yourself authentically. We now have the Seven of Cups here with the Moon. And this is about the confusion that you feel when it comes to living this lie. So, I know that a lot of times we can get very social media. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. I've often identified Facebook as fake book and Instagram as Insta lie, because the thing is that a lot of times people aren't being authentic. They're not being true to who they are. They're just posting these things, making you believe that their life is perfect, or that they have all of these things, when there is ultimate truth somewhere in between those images. And so I feel that the illusion or the unauthentic you that you have been putting out towards the world has made you so confused that now you're like, well, what do I do? How do I maintain who I am? How do I maintain, who am I, right? And I feel that what Spirit's really wanting you to understand is that you have to find comfort in your vulnerability. Be authentic. If you're having a crappy day, let people know you're having a crappy day. Don't try to cover it up with a fake smile. Don't try to cover it up and say that you're okay when in reality you're not. I feel this is the important thing, is that, we live in a world where people automatically assume that everyone's life is perfect. Stop making assumptions, right? People go through things. People get sad. People get depressed. And it is okay to feel those emotions. And if there's anything that I think really confused me a lot was, there were a lot of people that relied on me to put a smile on their face, that relied on me to make them happy. And whenever I had a bad day, or I needed support, or I needed someone to hear me out, I was always told, well, you need to learn to put on a smile. You need to, fake it till you make it. Like, that is one of the biggest phrases that I cannot stand. Fake it till you make it. Because then you're not being authentic. Then you're pretty much stuffing all of the things that you are feeling, and you're not allowing those things to truly be what they are. Okay. So I feel that right now, what's important for you is sit in the vulnerability that you are in. Sit in that vulnerability and allow that vulnerability to help you create a better path for you to be more authentic to who you are. You have the Queen of Wands again here. And I want to point out that this Queen of Wands is this confident energy. You need to be confident in who you are here, Capricorn. Be confident in who you are and allow yourself to be seen exactly as you are. Don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try to hide who you are. Stand in your power. Don't let other people's opinions of you suffocate you or close in on you, because that's not who you are. You are far more than who other people believe you to be. The only thing that should matter to you here, Capricorn, is what you believe about yourself. And if you are not happy with who you are, then you have to really devote time to learning to love yourself exactly as you are, in order for you to be able to create a better perspective of yourself. So Capricorn, this is your message this month. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Bye, guys.